Welcome back to Social Authority. If you were not at the DPA Summit this past weekend in Scottsdale, then what are you even doing with your business career, your marketing career, your real estate career, your future? Because the DPA Summit is so much better than the Grammy Awards. I don't even know where to begin with that one. Social Authority coming at you. It's Pat Hilton Live. Let's roll.
Turning it up, Dallas, Texas, where they leveling up. You the star, now the stage is yours. Lights on blast, can't ignore. Film posts get verified, it's your time. Social Authority Live. Run and the vibe go crazy. Lunch on lock and the footage look wavy.
Oh yeah.
Team on deck with the edit so clean. Your brand on fire, that
content mean. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Monday. It is February 2nd. We are officially diving in here in 2026. I did some huge events this past week. Family First Life Insurance at the Toyota Music Pavilion here in Dallas, Texas. Huge crowd, incredible company. They've taken care of me for years. That's the third year I've done their annual event, and it's the third year I've done Logan Fulmer's DPA Summit. I finally have gear. DPA Summit event. I was there for the first one, there for the second one, and now I was there for the third one in Scottsdale. And I got to say, a lot of the speakers are team members, and they keep getting better. They keep doing more deals in real estate, and the DPA Summit is here to stay, folks. It is a force in the business, real estate, and marketing world. Lots of people, big names were there. Brad Lee was there. Nick Perry was there. I was chopping it up with those guys. Obviously, Logan Fulmer and his entire team were there. A buddy of mine, Dave Miner, was in the house. Lots of incredible people. And those are the rooms that you need to be in. Because the Grammy Awards are just a complete waste of time. I wouldn't have even known that the Grammys were on last night if I didn't find out from the president that he's suing the MC from the Grammy Awards for defaming him and claiming that he was at Epstein Island when he says that he wasn't. I mean, why would you even say that? As the host, I'm an MC. As the host at an event, why would you even bring that up? Well, it's because it's Hollywood. And those people, they don't like Trump. Like everybody somewhere in their heart doesn't like him. Even your boy PH, cross-examines the old Trumpmeister sometimes, as everyone should. I think we're at a point now where it's just gotten absurd and ridiculous, the whole thing. And it's so distracting and so ridiculous that if you get caught up in all these distractions and all this bullshit on social media, you're going to waste your day away, you're going to waste your life away, and you're going to throw your results away. So as far as I'm concerned, you should be at events like the DPA Summit, where people are actually talking about how to grow their business, how to make payroll, create more jobs, create more opportunities, create more deals. Because if you're wasting your time around people that just complain all the time, you're just going to waste your time with them. And so Trevor Noah decided to talk smack about old Donnie Trump last night. And so we're going to give Trevor Noah a little message here this morning. Trevor Noah, you know what you did last night? By defaming me, President Donald Trump was horrible. You are bathing in irrelevance, and just like Don Lemon, you have to go to these Hollywood freaks to get applause, and it's just horrible. And the Grammy Awards would never hire a patriot MC like Pat Hilton, because Pat Hilton would be very clear. He'd go right up on that stage and he would say, immigration enforcement needs to be upheld, and that's why Pat Hilton would never get hired at the Grammys. And to be honest, a patriot MC like Pat Hilton, he doesn't even need the gig because he's been hired by great people, the best people. And what Trevor Noah did last night was horrible. So there you go. There's my message to Trevor Noah. Don't get caught up in this stuff, folks. It's a fucking circus out there. And most people, especially Hollywood elite people that are protected by private security on the red carpet, have absolutely no idea what it's like to run a company, to do marketing, to acquire leads, close deals. They have no fucking idea what they're even talking about. Now, I mean, the ICE thing, you're entitled to your opinion. They're a little rough out there. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do to enforce your own rules for your business, your family, and the standard that you want to live by? Because I feel like that conversation's getting overlooked right now, and it's a huge mistake, especially in the marketing sector, in the business sector. Too many people are hopping on this bandwagon of posting about this gossip stuff that they can't control, instead of focusing on the things that they can control. And one of those things is your social media page and how you're presenting yourself to the world. A lot of people are using their pages for the wrong reasons over the last few weeks, and they're not even building their brand or their business anymore. They're just pissing and moaning and pouting about how Trump's okay or Trump's terrible. I mean, you're on one side or the other. There's really no in between. Trump did this, Trump did that. Dude, what about you? What are you doing? How are you getting in better shape this year? How are you acquiring more leads and closing more deals? That's what I want to hear about. I don't care what you think about Donald Trump or ICE. I really don't care at all what you think about ICE. I especially don't care what fucking Trevor Noah thinks about ICE or Billie Eilish. I could care less what any of those people think about immigration enforcement, because none of these people were fucking crying when Barack Obama deported 3 million people years ago. Where were the tears then? So I'm just so over this conversation. Somebody put a laughing thing. It's just so old. Like, dude, this happens like every 4 years. Honestly, and here's one for you guys that are Trump haters, because I mean, no one really likes any politician. Once he's gone, because he's going to be gone in 2.5 years. He's going to be gone. What are you guys going to bitch about then? Who's going to be the new enemy that you hate? Because if you spend your entire life, your entire existence hating Donald Trump, eventually, when he finally goes away, because he's going to go away after this term, what are you going to hate then? What are you going to blame your failures on then? Because it's not Donald Trump's fault that you suck. It's your fault that you suck, that your life isn't awesome, that you're not doing big deals, that you're not making big moves. It's not his fault. It's your fault. I think we have an accountability issue in this country. If you were at the DPA Summit this weekend, nobody was talking about any of that. They were focused on, how am I getting more deals? How am I feeding my family? How am I creating an ecosystem of success around me with great people that I can build a future with? Instead of bitching and moaning and complaining about how the system's rigged and it sucks. We know the system's rigged. We know it sucks. You don't need to remind us. We've known. What are you going to do about it besides piss and moan? What are you building? What are you creating? How are you serving other people? Or is it just me? Because I see a lot of that too. And of course, the best speech of the whole night was Jelly Roll. So you can go look that one up. Those are the stories that people want to hear. Because let's face the facts, none of you Grammy people would be getting any awards or having any right to say anything in any other country but America. America gives you the opportunity to get on that stage and to talk shit. You have that right. Why? Because you're in America. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay? It's not that bad. Go try that in China at their award show. See how that works out for you. People are sick of it. They've got protest fatigue. And this card always gets overplayed. And we'll see how the future goes. But I have to create my own future. I'm hanging out with people that are doing deals. I'm hanging out with people that are hiring people, that are expanding, and that are looking to build AI tools, systems, processes, and teams that are the builders of the future. So if you're distracted in this day and age by all that hoopla and all that garbage, you're going to set yourself up to lose. You are setting yourself up to get your ass kicked. And Trevor Noah, what you did. You know what I mean? I don't even do that imitation that much because his voice drives me nuts. So I really don't even enjoy doing it, which is why you don't see me do it ever on this. I think that's the first time out of 200 episodes of this show that I've ever even done that voice. That's how little I care. Because I have to control what I can control. So, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to start thinking about how you're using your phone and how you're using it to build your brand, and what are people seeing you as? How are people seeing you online? If all you do online is talk smack about politics or about the Middle East or about Republicans or Democrats or Trump or Biden or Obama or Clinton or Pelosi or Clinton's wife that might not even be his wife, that who knows what she's even doing anymore. Who cares? You cannot control any of those things, but what you can control is who are you getting around that's going to help you get more deals, feed your family, and build your business. Because if you aren't building a business online, if you don't have social media, I can't come to your page and see what you're doing, then people don't even think you have a business. The Grammys will be forgotten about in another 3 days. No one will be talking about it anymore. But the people that I've met at the DPA Summit, I'll see them next year, the year after that, and the year after that, building real companies, hiring real people, and creating real opportunities. So which side are you going to be on? The whining, crying, gossiping on social media people, or the people that are actually creating opportunities for the future? You've got to make that decision, because now social media is split between those two things. Most people have their heads completely up their asses. There's never been a better time than right now to get focused, to get driven, and to get deal oriented with your content and post every single day. Start interviewing people, start posting videos, because the world needs more positivity. The world needs more hope. We're all seeing what's coming out in these crazy, insane files. What are you going to do to make sure you're not like that terrible example of humanity? Because we need you to go out and make an impact on this world. We need you to go out and do something positive. We need you to go out and build a success story. Because what happened in those files is the past. That's what already happened in the past. We right now are building the future. So what you choose to do today, tomorrow, and the next day are what you're going to become, and what this country is going to become, and what our future is going to become. So don't become a whiny little bitch that doesn't take any action, that doesn't do anything. Because that is not going to help us progress. You really want to make an impact? Build a brand around serving people, not complaining about one side or the other. Get to work, build something real, build a foundation, and turn yourself into somebody that adds value to the world, not somebody that sucks it dry with your shitty energy. Because I'm telling you, people are so tired of the bad energy. That's why the Jelly Roll thing is the only thing that I saw that even stood out as anything worthy of watching. Everybody else is just bitching and moaning. It's so terrible here. Really? While you got your little award with private security on the red carpet? Fuck off. Nobody wants to hear it anymore. No one even watches those shows. The only reason why we know about it is because it shows up on social. Be the person that shows up on social and makes an actual difference. That's what people want. Because what's popular and what's famous today will be boring, old news tomorrow. Most people, especially in the music industry, they won't be relevant in a few more years. They've got their little peak and then they disappear. Those awards ceremonies and those record labels, they've got to make their money now while they can. People that are building real companies, real movements, those are the people that are building the future. So start building your future now. Start building your brand now. Start becoming the expert, the authority now. Because these voices that you see, they're not as relevant as you think they are. And most people in the music industry aren't even making any money anyway. That's why they have to go to these award shows to get publicity, because no one knows who the fuck they are. So get on it. Become the niche leader, the category expert. I was up in front of huge crowds last week, 2 of them. And I sure as hell didn't need to sell out to Hollywood to do it. Get around great people. Build a real brand, build a real business, build a real online funnel that gets people to come to you for your expertise. You are worthy of success. Step into it.
Yeah. Hustle, step it up. Hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you suckers. Better listen up. Better listen up. Better listen up. Hustle, step it up. Hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you suckers. Better listen up. Better listen up. Better listen up. Contact, you get what you attract. Mindset, gotta keep it on track. Fuck anybody standing in my way. I'm coming for everything I ever wanted today. Stand up if you're ready to transform. Stand up if you wanna be reborn. Put in the work,